Let's do some gel application. This video is really the basic stuff, so the first thing we want to start off is to prep the nail. This is one of the most important, if not the most important step. You can never skip this step, and you actually have to be very thorough when you do this step, because if you're not, your nails are not going to stick, at least not for long. Don't forget to cut the cuticle, and after that we are going to polish the cuticle. Just make it smooth and nice and no rough edges or rough skin left. After that we're going to clean the nail, and we are going to glue on the tip. Once I've done that, I actually cut down my nails, or my nail, because I do not like to have them long while I'm prepping. Of course, unless the design is having very long nails. Now it's time to blend out the tip so it's more seamless to the natural nail. I noticed that I'm seeing some people not doing this or skipping this step. I personally like to do it, mainly because if you put down the gel, it's going to create some kind of a bump unless you put down a lot of gel, which I don't, because I don't like thick nails. Now it's time to dehydrate and prime your nails. Honestly, this is one of my favorite steps because it's so satisfying. Just look at it. Boom, it's dry. After that, it's time to prime. And now it's ready for base. It's important when you put down the base that it's not too thick, because too thick base will actually result your nails to pop off. It will not stick. Here I'm putting down the base as close as the cuticle as I can. And then once you're done, it's time to go into the lamp for 60 seconds. Now it's time for gel. So a lot of people like to scoop out a big chunk of gel and then put it down on your nails, but actually that's too much. You actually just dip your brush, and yeah, that's about it, what you need. If you need more, then you take more, but for the beginning, you just take that. That's all that you need. I actually skipped the slip layer, but you're supposed to do that, so do that. But here you can see I'm slowly working the bead as close as the cuticle as I can go. I'm not doing any harsh movement or anything. If you do that, it's going to cause air bubbles in the gel. And I'm working the gel back and forth, dragging it as gentle and slow as I can. And then I put it upside down. So it's important to think when you're using gel to let the gel work itself. Dragging or pushing the gel too much will cause air bubbles, and that's what you don't want to do. And here you see I'm putting a second bead just to make sure I have enough material on the nail. And I'm working it back and forth, making sure that it's evenly all across the nail. And I'm doing it slowly. I'm not doing any harsh movement, because any harsh movement will cause air bubbles. Putting it upside down will cause the gel to kind of level itself, and that's why all nail techs do that, and that's what we are taught to do. And it has a great function and purpose. This is how it looks like, and this is how it looks like after the curing time. And now it's time to shape. As you can see, I didn't need a lot of shaping because the gel was so leveled and there was no air bubbles, and it just was coming out perfectly. And this is why it's so important to focus on your prep and your base so much at the beginning, because this is going to help you to perfect your skill, and you don't have to go back and do it again. And this is going to save you a lot of time. I remember when I was a beginner and I didn't focus on my skill or this base skill at the beginning. I was using like 2 hours just to file, and that's not reasonable. This is the reason why you have to focus on your skill, the basic skill at the very beginning. So this is the result, guy. I hope you liked the video. If you want anything more, or if you want me to teach anything else, just let me know. Bye!